But hey, first things first, we have more games to watch before we get there. So please, everybody, welcome on in mooware with a whole 50 pinch barrage.
Yeah, hi, hello. Hope you don't mind too much getting pinched. There's a whole 50 pinches coming up. I was worried we're gonna miss the pinchy choir, but yeah, let's enjoy the title theme music for a bit, because there's no music in game, or almost no music. And this is kind of one of my favorite parts of the game, really. The very epic title music. So 50 Pinch Barrage originally came out on the 3DS eShop, which was quite a while ago, probably like 2015. And very recently this year got re-releases on Switch and Steam, which I'm very happy for. Well, yeah.
We're all definitely excited to see it.
Yeah, so let's get going in 3, 2, 1. My first pinch is the option here, that's just new game. So here's the story of the game. We have a plane. We don't have a plane anymore. Now we have to go on a journey to find a new plane. So this is a challenge platformer, basically, with very short stages, 50 very short stages. Mostly very short stages. One of the mechanics you're gonna see a lot, I can run, but it costs stamina. My character's starting to sweat here, and when you get too exhausted, you have to stop for a little breather. We don't want that, especially when there's a big boulder rolling towards me or something. So you can see these 2 sweat drops here. 2 is fine. More than that means that we're almost exhausted, so I'm trying to not get too exhausted. There's a bear, easily skipped. There's a surprising number of moves in this game. Like there's just 2 buttons pretty much. There's just run and jump. But you can do a lot of different things. And you have to do a lot of different things in lots of places. Like there I did a roll. So when you fall too far, you get stunned for a bit. You kind of have to recover from the fall. And if you fall even further, you can die from the fall. But you can roll to catch that. Here's a very convenient pit. And that's already 6 stages down. The game's going very quickly. Yeah, as I said, there's no music in game. All you're getting is the panting of the character. Oh, that was badly timed. It's very easy to die in this game. We're gonna die a bunch of times. And the game's kind of, I want to say speedrun, but also challenge run oriented, because it counts both your in-game time and also your deaths at the end of the game, where we're gonna see how often I died.
What would you say is a good estimate for the number of deaths?
I'm gonna say if it's going well. Oh, that was the wrong word here. So it's not going that well. Okay, so if it's going well, probably like 15. If it's going bad, maybe 30. We'll see. Okay, if I'm quick, I can just hop over the crocodile there. Some vertical crocodiles. And yeah, there's 15 stages, so we're already 10 stages down. Now we're doing our best Indiana Jones impression here. That's gonna come up a few times. Classic adventurous conundrum. Have to escape from the boulder. And another move that I'm gonna do a lot is this slide. So instead of jumping, if possible, I want to slide over pits, because yeah, if you jump, that also means you fall. And if you fall too far, that might stun you a bit.
We were talking about this game a little bit earlier, and you mentioned it being a lot like Pitfall. And oh boy, I see it.
Yeah. These acid drops here always make me very worried. The cycle isn't complicated, but I'm terrible at predicting it, so I'm going very slow there. Now we've got a minecart. So now it's officially a video game. We've got a minecart ride. Except the minecart. So Yeah, one among many games that have a minecart. And they usually, the minecart ride usually ends in death, so you have to watch out. This stage kind of teaches you about falling. You don't want to fall too far. Especially the last jump here would kill me, but I can roll at the end, and everything's fine. Right, and so not just running needs stamina. Climbing vines, for example, also costs stamina, so I want to be careful here. Especially like if you're running and you run out of stamina, you just stand there for a bit, but if you run out of stamina on the vine, you're gonna take a probably deadly fall. So it's even more important to manage the stamina. Cool. Glad I made it through there. So with the falling platforms and the other falling hazards, it's always kind of... You don't have a lot of time to adjust. Like if the boulder's falling, you can't just wait for that. That's our next minecart ride.
I'm gonna say this is exactly what any challenge platformer needs, a stamina mechanic.
Okay, we're gonna have to hit the brakes here, because if you just run straight ahead, it takes you to the wrong branch, and I think some acid drops or something, some kind of deadly hazard for sure. And the big boulder has returned for revenge. Ow. Stopped my toe on a spike. Definitely don't want to run out of stamina while I'm being chased by the big boulder. Now we learn to hang from ledge, which also costs stamina. You're gonna fall if you run out of stamina there.
Of course it costs stamina. Why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't it?
Well, being an adventurer is tiring work. Gonna recover a bit of stamina here because I need it here. Make a little hole for the boulder to fall in. And we meet the locals.
I need the way that the where the arrows are landing kind of tells you where they're firing.
Yeah, I sometimes have issues with predicting where exactly they're gonna go, since they don't fly straight. But we made it through there, luckily. Back in the minecart, And 1 and 2. And now my nemesis, the acid drops. Okay, that went well too.
Wow,
it doesn't look difficult, but they kill me way more often than I'd like to. And these are first swimming sections. Swimming requires a lot of mashing to be fast. So I have to use this weird claw grip. With one button I have to hold the run button, and with the other I'm mashing jump. And miss my platform. Ow! Okay.
Can't help but notice we haven't seen a lot of pinching, unless the spikes are the spikes pinching? Is that what it is?
No, it's actually not like pinching. I think it's like being in a pinch. Every stage is like a pinch. So this game is from a Japanese dev team, of course, and they do use the English word pinch as a loan word, I think, and it's like being in trouble, I think.
Oh yeah, being in a pinch is another turn of phrase.
So it's basically a quick succession of 50 little pinches here.
Just a pinch of danger. A pinch of a pinch, you might say.
And that's already half the game here, stage 26. Although the stages definitely get longer. I'm kind of worried about the arrow there. Wow. Okay, carefully climb up. Oh, that's 3 drops. Oh no, I was too early. Or rather too high on the vine, I guess. But yeah, deaths aren't uncommon.
Oh.
But that was the dangerous part. Although there's a one small dangerous part here. Oh, that was very low. Yeah, you have to grab the vine low there to avoid the spikes. This is a very timing dependent stage here because the zombies keep moving. So the spots you can jump to constantly shift. Especially this little gap here. Right, nice. And this climbing section often gets me. So these boulders aren't on a cycle, they're triggered by proximity, so you can't really prepare that well. Sometimes they come at the same time and it's really hard to dodge them. Oh damn, I missed my jump.
Oh.
It happens. I'm sure there's a soft mat below where our adventurer lands.
Oh, yes. Obviously very safe. Jason?
Ran out of stamina. Okay, carefully inch forward. Try to guess whether the boulder's gonna cross us. And now hurry. And hurry even more because there's another one coming. Oh, that was lucky. Yeah, the gap here between the boulders is pretty tight. Bit of a breather. Ooh, that was close. I have to wait on the last platform, otherwise I'd touch the spikes. Okay, down here and jump over that piranha. Just enough space. And more swimming, more meshing.
Chat is absolutely giving it up for how tight a lot of those maneuvers were. And how awesome the moo is.
Oh, thank you. That's actually a new art I got. So, I had this generic bongo cat input viewer, and I thought I'd replace it with something more personalized. It's sadly not yet rigged up to actually show the inputs and stuff, but that's what it's supposed to do in the future. It's actually gonna use the controller and press the buttons correctly. That was that's unusual. Yeah, that was. I'm not gonna claim that that's intentional at all.
That was perfectly planned, and
definitely.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Oh,
yeah, but that gets me.
That was RNG manipulation.
Yeah, I mean, now that you say that, so when you die, at least you know exactly what kind of cycle to expect. If you run into the stage from the previous one without death, then it's kind of can vary. Your stamina and the timing can vary a bit. Oh no, so close. But if you die and reset, then you've got a pretty fixed cycle. But at the end, the same problem that is there that comes up a bunch of times, which is if you wanna like wait out falling hazards or similar things, but there's a big boulder coming up behind you or the platform below you is dropping out. There's not really much range to wait there. Okay, hop on over here. Might be able... No, I'm not gonna take the fall to the lower platform. Another trap at the end there, pulling me into the spikes if I don't watch out. And we're out of the golden temple. So this bear, you could jump over it in the tunnel, but it's really tight and I pretty much never get it, so better bait it out.
No marathon safety never hurt anyone.
The second bear is pretty easy to skip. So these are jumping bears that they don't look different. You just have to know which ones jump and which ones don't. But they're easily skipped. You can just slide under them. This stage is really hard blind if you don't know the cycles. But it should be pretty easy. Just hop to that one. Watch out which exit to take. Only one is real. And there we go. No problem.
Those logs gave me flashbacks to the Mega Drive. Okay.
Yeah, it's a funny thing. Yeah.
Oh!
Okay.
Somebody else took offense to that, apparently.
Yeah, I guess the hurt box of the arrow is behind you, so it's not actually dangerous. We have to catch our ride here. And it can't quite make it up the hill, needs another push. And a funny thing here, like if you don't make it back into the cards, there's no second card coming. The game rarely gives you a second chance like that. So you just have to die and reset.
Expect no less, having seen everything this game has thrown so far.
Oh, here's a very fun stage. Let's see how well I can get this one. That's probably no, that worked. Nice, first try. So this is pretty much one of the few real speedrun tricks, I think, and pretty difficult. But I got it first try, very nice.
Chat has been giving this game a lot of other names.
Okay, 41, just 10 stages left. It's not a super long game, like even blind you're just gonna take an hour or two, I guess.
Depending on how many times you run into every single trap.
Yeah, which definitely is going to happen. The game even has two different endings depending on how often you die. At least I think it's number of deaths that determines what you get. So I think above 50 deaths you get the bad ending. Okay, have to hit the brakes here because this ride is also trapped. Don't want to fall down there. And you don't want to brake too much, otherwise the cart doesn't make it up here.
Oh, that hill is evil.
Yeah. Okay, more swimming. And we should just about make it with the air we've got.
Oh,
there we go.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, he's got a few seconds of trying to get breath. More swimming here, I have to mash a lot for this. Okay. Don't slide off. Okay, nice. This is going pretty well so far in terms of deaths.
Hey, don't tell me there is also ice physics going on or anything.
No, there's no ice anywhere. This is a...
That's just what this game needs.
A volcano island. Oh, this stage isn't too difficult, just some fast cycles here. And my arch nemesis, oh, yes, it drops. They should be the easiest part, but I'm really really bad at predicting them.
I mean,
sometimes they change it up a bit, so it's not. Sometimes there's two in rapid succession.
They're glowing green, so could you say they're your kryptonite?
Yeah, possibly so.
Sorry,
I think it's just that when they're not falling, you don't see anything, so you don't have a lot of time to react on site, and you kind of would have to guess the timing. This stage kinda on the difficult side. It takes a lot of stamina management because we have to hang on these edges a lot, and hanging takes stamina. So you don't wanna get there without stamina and don't wanna hang too long. Very nice of them to build in these jumping holes. Oh, here's a very, very nice trick coming up. Let's see if I can get it quickly. There we go.
Oh!
So that skips a long platform ride. Alright, and that's 49 already. We're almost at the end. So it turns out these bears can throw fireballs. Oh, it's the acid pit again, of course.
It's Bearzer.
I think their flaming hair was a hint the whole time. We're gonna wait out the fireballs. That makes it a lot easier to get through. But the bear's still chasing us, and if he catches up, he's gonna spit more fireballs. So better keep going. Right, and number 50. That's of course a longer stage. Yeah, that's part number 1. Here's some well-timed slides, especially the last one often gets me. Oh, there we go, nice.
Wow.
And one last challenge here. Gotta catch our ride.
Oh!
I hit the edge of the cart there. Oh, that's almost the end. Just another minecart ride and the last jump. Oh. If you keep going, usually the arrows are just about missing you. And burn your toes, that also happens sometimes. Last slide. And let's try this again. Alright, that's my ride. Now we just have to make it, and then at the end here I have to catch this. Oh, okay. So the cart and the vine don't always line up, and then you just have to do it manually, basically. And that's pretty much it. Here's a new plane, very convenient, and that's time.
GG.
Yeah, that was a pretty low number of deaths, I think.
Yeah, you really blitzed through that. That was quite the display.
The game's gonna show at the end what the in-game time and the number of deaths is. And the game does a funny thing here. While the credits roll, it shows a high-speed replay of your whole run.
Oh.
Yeah, we're not gonna watch the whole thing, I think, but it's nice that it does that. Takes a few minutes still to watch the whole thing. But okay, let's see the results. So we fly off into the sunset. That's the good ending. In the bad ending, you fly off and your plane goes down again. 16. That's my fewest retries. It's not my best time, but pretty good.
That is really impressive.
Yeah, 21:16 instead of. So my best time is 19:57 so far. I've seen some really good times, but I'm not sure how they do it. Like from the 3DS version, there's a video with a time of 14 something.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah, but this is almost the best I can do probably. But yeah, this is 50 pinch Barrage, and if you like the game, it's on Steam and on Switch, and just a few bucks. Very fun.
That was an absolutely incredible run. Any shout-outs that you've got for us?
Oh no, thank you for having me. Thank you for the great marathon.
Well, thank you so much for that awesome run, and that was incredible to watch. Everybody, give mooware some love. That was, blah. Y'all were saying you were tense in the chat. Yeah, no, I was watching the stream myself, and caught myself squeezing my mouse at a couple of those jumps. My goodness gracious! One more big round of applause for mooware. And a little reminder as we get ready for our next run that we've got a pair of incentives that we are working towards. Once again, we have for Sonic Adventure DX, a director's cut, we are looking to try and add Big the Cat's story. We're 10% of the way there so far, $50 out of the 500 needed. We also have bonus game number 1. I got to host for Jet Set Radio Future at the start of this marathon yesterday. But we want to see more skating, don't we? It's cool, it's rad, it's all that stuff. We are at $115 out of the $1,000 we need for bonus game number 1. And by the way, bonus game means more marathon. More marathon means more money for charity. For ourselves, a quick little break, and we'll be back in a moment. I have to show some appreciation for some of the names that everybody was coming up with for the game during it, and also just everybody just screaming in chat for each death. That we have had so many excellent memes to start today off between "I'm dead" and "Eat it," and now This does not stop being hilarious. Yeah, Pitfall Harried was an excellent name. Getting Over Indiana, also excellent. Also excellent, Nielsen gifting out 10 subs. All the subs and bits are going to help Fastest Furs put on an excellent and always improving show for all of you out there and for the charities that we support, including our upcoming Fastest Furs Live at FWA 2025 event, which will be returning to Free Week in Atlanta next year. All those gift subs, if you've got, Twitch Prime, we got any primers in chat? That's a good time to use it. It helps us out. It helps everyone out. Of course, another way to help always is throwing those donations out there, and thanks to the incredible generosity of our Fastest Furs community, we are thrilled to offer a different assortment of prizes as well as a unique grand prize for each day throughout the event. On day 2, Friday, that is today, cumulative donations of at least $50 during the stream will automatically qualify you to win our day 2 grand prize, a giant Cavendish Balatro Perler. Donated by the Scuba Pup. You might say this thing is rarer than 1 in 1,000. This perler is 18 inches long by 13.5 inches wide and features one of the community's favorite jokers. Additional prizes are available as well if you make a single donation of at least $25. And for a full list of the prizes available each day, use the command !prizes in chat. And donations like that, not only getting you entered into a chance to win those prizes, also helps push us towards that $5,000 mark, y'all. We are less than $400 away from 5,000. Come on, I want to hit that number real lickety-split. Holy cats, shoutouts to the Wayfaring Fox for 20 gifted subs as well. It's working on a level 7 hype train. Holy crap. Welcome back to Fastest First Fall Fest 2024 in support of Trans Lifeline. The mission of Trans Lifeline is to connect trans people to the community support and resources that they need to survive and thrive. They envision a world where trans people have the connection, economic security, and care that everyone needs and deserves. Free of police, emergency responders, and prisons that disproportionately inflict violence and mistreatment on trans individuals. Since 2014, Trans Lifeline operators have answered over 100,000 calls from their peers, and we fully support the mission of Trans Lifeline to help and empower trans people through the power of community and shared lived experience. To learn more, please visit www.translifeline.org. And if you want to help support us, !donate will help push us to our goals and help get more marathon, more awesomeness, and more help for Trans Lifeline. Like this $16 donation from Side Angle CJ, who says, jumping on that $16 train, let's get that cat story. Adding it to the the cat story incentive for Sonic Adventure DX. We are now at 66 out of the 500 for that. And we are sneaking our way up on that 5,000, but we're fastest first. Come on, let's speed run to that 5,000. I know y'all can do it. The hype building up in the chat for our next game, Rhythm Doctor. This is a blast through and through. I am looking forward to it, and thanks to the donations earlier, we did hit the Rhythm Dog Tour incentive. Y'all are definitely going to want to stick around to see that. If you didn't, you didn't already know that the rest of the game is amazing. I mean, come on. Rhythm Dog Tour? Dogs? Dogs in chat? Speak up. Oh god, they're going to start barking. Oh boy. Come. There's the barking, there's the awoos. Return of Ball.